Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit subscribe button, tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Bleu Davinci say, you know what? I keep on telling people that Big Meech, he's cooperating, but nobody wants to believe me. So what Bleu Davinci did, he went out of his way to prove, or try to prove at least, what he was saying about his former boss, his former friend. Imagine that, former friend. He's basically saying, I have proof. Unbelievable.
Got Cuffy right here, man, St. Louis legend. You know what I'm saying? And I know people heard me speak about Meech's paperwork situation with the last interview that we had, and a lot of people had a lot.
As you can see, Bleu Davinci has been going around doing interviews saying that Big Meech cooperated to get less time. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But Bleu Davinci saying, you know what, that's a big no-no. So he went above and beyond. He said he has proof. He's talking for somebody for behind the bars.
To say they don't believe it, Blue's hating, you know what I'm saying? And when I went back and I looked at everything, I was like, you know what, bro, it's only right and only one way to really do it. And just let dog speak for itself. So I wanted him to call in, and this is him calling in during the interview.
Imagine that. Premeditated call and interview. So basically, Bleu Davinci say, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, make sure next time I do an interview, hear what he's saying. Because I'm just talking, that's it. Don't forget, this whole thing is crazy.
Go ahead, Cuff, man. You can introduce yourself and take the flow.
Bleu, my nigga, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, a lot of people, man, is thinking that this thing is made up, or this thing is fake, or that I have an axe to grind. You feel me?
Right.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Collins, known in the paperwork as CS1.
Right.
Unbelievable. So you have somebody, he say he's doing 27 years because of Big Meech, allegedly, told on him. I mean, is somebody able to tell on you if he wasn't doing a crime? It's one of those things right there. A lot of individuals, you know what they say, you know what? I want to do as much crime as possible. Not only that, I want to get away with it. Imagine that. Imagine doing as much crime as possible and want to get away with it. Then somebody say, you know what? I know what A and B been up to. Maybe we could work something out. I'm just talking. That's it. Is that what happened? Crazy. Tarnish.
Confidential source 1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. Plain and simple.
I mean, plain and simple. Imagine trusting criminals. Imagine you trusting somebody who you know is a known criminal. It's crazy. Believe it or not, it's very common, so common for individuals to try and time reduce. As I said, being behind the bars, it's difficult for some people. So what they do in return, they throw anybody under the bus they have to. So Bleu Davinci saying, you know what? That's what Big Meech did to get his time reduced. I mean, I have to admit, he's coming home fairly early. But I mean, it could have been for good time, good behavior. I don't know. But Bleu Davinci and this next individual behind the bars who's doing 27 years, saying Big Meech did what he had to do, that's why he's there. He's not talking about the crimes that he committed, that somebody told that he did. Nah. He's putting the blame on everybody else but himself. It's very common for criminals to put the blame on everybody else but themselves. But either way, as you can see, Bleu Davinci's out here. Once was a friend, now a foe. Big Meech is free now. I mean, how will their relationship be in the future? Or is there no more relationship? I don't know. I mean, is Big Meech gonna want to go down to one of Bleu Davinci's car dealerships and try to rent one of them foreigns? I don't know. Believe it or not, they said a lot of these individuals who, you know what, who go out of their way to commit crimes, and then they get caught up, you know, they always saying, a lot of times they say, you know what, this person's cooperating. At the end of the day, they all end up cooperating with each other. Because what end up happening is there's no such thing as loyalty amongst thieves. So it's very difficult for you to expect a person who's committing crime, basically a certified criminal. You can't put anything at all past a certified criminal, because all they want to do is, you know, commit criminal activities and make profits. And what happens if you try to stop them from doing that, for example, if you try to, you know, keep them in jail for a long time, what they're going to do is, don't forget, I'm just talking, that's it. What they end up doing is they're going to want to try to get out. Because, for example, J-Bo said that Bleu Davinci was cooperating. That's why he got such lenient time. Think about it. So you have Bleu Davinci saying that Big Meech is cooperating. You have J-Bo saying Bleu Davinci is cooperating. As I said, being a criminal, you can't trust nobody in that lifestyle right there. They were all telling each other. They all want to get out. They do. They don't want to be behind the bars. They want to party. I remember when J-Bo said this about Big Meech, about Bleu Davinci, blew my mind. That's it. Hopefully it's not true.
Bleu told. I know Bleu told. He told him. He probably told him. You tell you.
Imagine that. Who's right? Somebody saying somebody told, and somebody saying that he told. Life of a criminal. Hopefully all these grown men get their lives together. J-Bo, he came out. He didn't save none of his money. When he was out here making all the millions of dollars, he didn't save any of it. Went behind the bars, came back out, down and out. He had to resort to what he knew to survive, which was criminal activities. They caught him, now he's back where he belongs. Oh, well, you know what I mean. He's back there. Will Big Meech, when he get out, resort back to criminal activities and go back in? There's a good chance. Believe it or not, they say it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Keep in mind, that's the only thing that Big Meech know how to do. Since he was a teenager, he's been indulging that lifestyle right there. And the only reason why he stopped, because he was forced to stop. Did he really want to stop? I don't know. But I'm quite certain it's different now. Different era, different time. Cameras are everywhere. Big Meech would no longer be the man who he was, which is probably a good thing. But don't forget, I'm just talking. That's it. I guess the whole BMF fell apart. They all talking to each other. Imagine that. They're not the first crew. They're just the next crew. Just like the next crew that's going to come up. Be the same thing, just different characters. They say crime don't pay. That's what I heard. But I see them do it. Though. Unbelievable. Everybody talking. I'm talking.